What is up, everybody? It's Whoever Steve here today, and we have to talk about this new Tencent announcement, their newest game called Light of Motiram, which it looks very similar to Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn, Sony's exclusive IPs. And Tencent said, hey, we're going to do our own version of it. It was pretty much like a blatant ripoff at this point. Sure, there are some differences, but it is just funny how some of these Sony fanboys are just so triggered by this thing right here. It was like when Power World pretty much got the A-OK to be a game, like Nintendo's trying to sue Power World right now, but for a while Nintendo didn't do anything about Power World. So once they got the green light to make that game, that's how much money Power World made. I wasn't shocked that this is gonna be a thing too. Like Sony's pushing this Horizon game series very heavy. So more companies gonna copy this model. It's not shocking, but some of these guys are very pissed off about this. One guy says, "I will never ever support or say anything positive about blatant creative plagiarism. This game is a massive middle finger to all the artists at Guerrilla Games." It does look very similar to Horizon. Like, it is very similar, but can they do anything? I don't think so. Like, Nintendo's suing Power. I don't think Nintendo's really gonna win any lawsuit against the Power developers because it's very similar, but it's not the same. This person says, "Hey, how the f does Sony allow this blatant Tencent Horizon ripoff to even exist? More so, allow it to release on PS5." I guess this is coming to PS5 as well, but first it's gonna be on PC. It's like it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Like, it is what it is. It's like Sony copied several IPs before in the past, especially Nintendo ones. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody posted about the different Nintendo games they copy. Astro bought it pretty much like a copy of Mario Odyssey. Very close to similar to Mario Odyssey. What's the other ones? Here we go. They have their own little Super Smash Bros. Clone PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which flopped. My Nation Racers, which was a copy of Mario Kart. And they have Foam Stars, which happened this gen, which was a copy of Splatoon. They all flopped. So we should just be happy that some of these blatant ripoffs actually are successful. So more similar creature designs. You got the deer robot. It looks very similar to the one from the Horizon series. You got the deer. You got the bull or bison one. Looks very similar to the one from Horizon. Looks very similar, but they're not exactly the same. So yeah, it is what it is. Man, I don't really care regardless. It's just kind of funny that some of these Sony guys are getting angry about this. It's like, once Power got the green light, I knew we were gonna see more stuff like this. It's like, it is what it is. When the ripoff is gonna be just pretty much blatant. Like, it's very, they're on a slither of difference between these games. Oh, it is what it is. Then it's not even gonna play the same either, because I think this has a stamina meter. It has like survival elements. It's kind of like how Power Run is. It has a stamina meter, has survival elements. It's gonna be Horizon with those elements, which most people are not gonna rock with. So I don't know. Is this really a threat to Sony? I don't think so. Or maybe it is, because people say that Power World is a threat to Pokemon, but I still don't think Power World is a threat to Pokemon, because Pokemon still has a huge fan base. It's one of the largest IPs in the world. People are still gonna buy the new Pokemon games in droves. So I don't think Power World even did anything. The same effect I think is gonna do with Horizon. People who play Horizon are gonna play this game. I don't think it's really gonna do anything different. I think people are just overhyping this thing up. Sony doesn't have the power to even sue Tencent. I don't see what much they can do, to be honest. Like, once again, I gotta keep referencing Power World situation, but Nintendo can't really do anything about Power World. And what makes you think they can do something about this game? If it's a good game, then who gives a crap if it copies from other games? Most games nowadays copies from other games. That's so obvious. Like, you think we got some Dark Souls style games now because they saw the Demon Souls Dark Souls success wagon and they just copied it. They followed that train right there. So I don't know why people are just so. I guess because it's such a blatant ripoff, people are angry about this. But it's like, from the beginning of time, somebody's copied somebody else. So it is what it is. They're trying to follow this new game in meta, and they see that Horizon is very successful in PlayStation, so they just want a piece of that Horizon pie, so to say. So I don't see this as a big deal. It's only a big deal for Sony fanboys, but you know, of course, they're gonna be mad about this because it's competition to the Sony's IP. But the average person don't really care about this. This is gonna be like, I'm gonna release this. It might be a hit, or it might just flop. So only time will tell. But I don't really care. And like what this guy says, anybody upset about this but praise Power World is a hypocrite. Yeah, you couldn't praise Power World but hate this. It was like you're clearly a hypocrite because the same thing. They just copied popular IPs that did well. So I'm gonna include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.